What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. Today I'm going to compare two devices, the Samsung Galaxy S21, not the S21 Plus, and the OnePlus 8T. Before I do dive right in, I first want to thank OnePlus for sending this device out to me. I've had this device since its release back in October, and with the Galaxy S21, I was able to purchase this device with your support. That's right, with your support, you guys are subscribing, liking my videos, commenting down below, watching them, sharing them. They all help the channel a lot, and I was able to pick up this device because of you guys. So thank you all so much for the huge support, and that's the same likewise for the OnePlus 8T. I was able to get this with OnePlus because of the videos I make on the channel, because of you guys. Because you guys watch the videos. So I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. The channel recently hit 6,000 subscribers, and we're quickly climbing to 7,000, and we're almost near the goal of 10,000 subscribers for 2021. So I can't wait to reach 10,000. It's been a lifelong goal to reach 1,000, but to know that I'm going to soon be reaching 10,000, it's just a dream come true, and that's all thanks to you guys. So without further delay, let's compare these two bad boys. All right, so first thing is design. That's right, design. They're completely different materials. This is made out of glass and aluminum, and this one's made out of polycarbonate, or I guess you could say plastic, and aluminum railings on both devices. But honestly, with the Samsung Galaxy S21, for example, let's put the OnePlus T aside, this plastic really does feel premium. Now, I know you're gonna say, no way, it's plastic, but honestly, it's more durable in my case. I like it. It feels good in the hand. It feels premium. It might be plastic, and you might think plastic's not premium, but the way that Samsung has done it with the plastic here, or the glass stick is what they call it on the Note 20, it feels very, very premium. Now, when we bring the OnePlus 8T, glass back and aluminum railing, just like the S21. And now the question is, this has glass back and this has plastic, but which one do you think supports wireless charging? It's the Samsung Galaxy S21, not the OnePlus 8T. The 8 Pro supports wireless charging, but not the OnePlus 8T. So that is a huge bummer. If you guys are looking for wireless charging, then obviously Galaxy S21 is the way to go. But design-wise, now the Galaxy S21 is a little bit smaller, coming in at 6.2 inches versus the 6.5 inch or 6.55, I believe, full HD AMOLED display running at 120 hertz for both. They're both running at 120 hertz. The hole punch camera is in the center for the Galaxy S21, is actually the one I prefer to, and it's in the top left corner for the OnePlus 8T. So if that's something you prefer, then the OnePlus 8T is the way to go. Now, neither phone has a headphone jack. Let's put that out of the way, but they don't have micro SD card slots either, neither of them. They have dual speakers, they have USB-C, and they have the SIM card slot on the bottom for both devices. On the top, we get a couple mics there, and then obviously the dual speakers. The second set is on the top of the screen for both devices, and they get pretty loud, although the OnePlus 8T, in my case, has been much louder and much more useful. Sometimes I have to crank this up way more, the Galaxy S21 a little bit higher than I would naturally on the OnePlus 8T, so keep that in mind. Now, what else do we look at? On the right-hand side of each phone, we have the volume, we have the power button, excuse me, but on the Galaxy S21, we have the volume buttons. And for the OnePlus 8T, we have the alert slider. The alert slider is something I enjoy. Like, this is one of my most favorite features of OnePlus devices. It's just such a ease, just knowing, like, alert slider. You could automatically switch from vibrate to ring to silent. But on this, I mean, you have to unlock it, and it's just yes, it's an extra step. First world problem, it's an extra step, but just knowing that you having this alert slider really does ease up a lot of things. And the volume buttons are on the left-hand side, which I actually prefer myself rather than having everything on the right hand side for the Galaxy S21. They did integrate Bixby, but you can obviously side map that on the Galaxy S21 nowadays. No one really uses Bixby, but if you do, let me know down in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts and using Bixby and if it's worth it. Now looking at the rear, we have the camera setup, and I will come to that in a little bit. Just a little teaser. I'm not the biggest camera guy, especially when it comes to smartphones. So for me, if it takes good photos, if it gets the job done, that's really it. That's all I really do care about. So just remember that. I touched base on display, but they both have a 120 hertz AMOLED display, and honestly, they're both super good displays. Samsung has amazing panels, but OnePlus is really good. And honestly, if you ask me, I can't really tell a difference. I mean, if I really do pixel peep, then maybe I can tell which one is better. But for me, I can't tell by naked eye which one is better. They both really are amazing. So if you were to choose either or, you wouldn't go wrong. I can't say the Galaxy S21 is better than the OnePlus 8T. This is just my opinion. Yours may vary. But for me, they both get the job done. Amazing screens. Now, if you want more screen, then yes, you're going to go for the OnePlus 8T versus the standard Galaxy S21. But if you want to pick up the S21 Plus, which is a 6.7-inch screen, that also is a good choice as well. And you're going to have a bigger screen than the OnePlus 8T, so just keep that in mind. Now, for me, the question is, well, which one would I choose for design? I like both of them, but honestly, if the OnePlus 8T was just a little bit smaller, I would have chosen that. But Galaxy S21 is probably the phone that I would definitely choose in design. Yes, I know it's got a polycarbonate back, but for me, this phone feels just a little bit more compact in the hand versus the OnePlus 8T. Next thing I want to touch base on is performance. So we got 8 gigs of RAM on the Galaxy S21 and 12 gigs of RAM on the OnePlus 8T, Snapdragon 888 on the Galaxy S21, and 865 on the OnePlus 8T. And if you ask me, no difference at all. No difference whatsoever. They both get the job done. In fact, for me, the OnePlus 8T, in my experience of using it, I've used it from literally the day I received the phone in October until the day I received the Galaxy S21 for nearly 3 months as my main daily Android device, and I haven't had any issues whatsoever with the OnePlus 8T. The Galaxy S21 has been really good. I've been using it for nearly a month now, and it hasn't let me down either. So for me, both chipsets were amazing. If you buy the Snapdragon 865 chipset inside a phone in 2021, you can't go wrong. Nowadays, chipsets are getting so good. The processors are getting so good, you can buy a phone that's 2 years old, a flagship device that's running a 2-year-old processor with like the Snapdragon 855. It'll still get the job done. You won't need to worry about performance or anything like that. They're both smooth and they both get the job done. They're both fast and reliable. Now, the one thing that I want to add into performance is the software. Now, both of them are running Android 11, obviously Oxygen OS on the OnePlus 8T and One UI on the Galaxy S21. My preference, I like Oxygen OS. It's more on the stock Android side. Yes, with the new Android 11 update, Oxygen OS has kind of shifted towards its own like One UI theme, but I tend to disagree with that. It still has this stock Android feel to it, but I would tend to go with OnePlus software over One UI. Now, One UI is not bad by any means. I've been using it, obviously, but it's just, I like the more stock Android feel, and Samsung just doesn't have that. It's amazing. One UI has gotten super good over the years, and this is probably their best iteration, in my opinion, yet on the Galaxy S21 series. There is one thing that I do want to point out with both devices, and that is the fingerprint sensor. Now watch this. That was it, one touch. The OnePlus 8T, I have to hold on for it a little bit more. But let me try again. And voila. Yes, it might be a split second faster, but the Galaxy S21 uses Qualcomm's new fingerprint sensor, and it's, I forgot the exact size, be 1.7 or almost 2 times larger than the Galaxy S20 sensor. So it's been really clutch, and it's been super duper fast. Just one touch, and that's typically it. but with the OnePlus 8T. And the OnePlus 8T is, yes, it's fast, but for me, in my use, the Samsung Galaxy S21 has been a little bit faster. So just keep that in mind if you do use fingerprint sensors. And since we're living in a time where we're wearing masks, I mean, fingerprint sensors really do come in clutch. Apple, I'm talking to you. I hope you add Touch ID to your iPhones in 2021. Both devices are smooth. Both devices are fast. They will get the job done. Like, the thing is, people are here to watch the video and say, yo, which one is better? But look, you can't go wrong with either device when it comes to performance or when it comes to speed. This phone may have 4 gigs of RAM less than the OnePlus 8T, at least my model. You can pick up an 8 gigabyte RAM model of the OnePlus 8T. But even if you get 12 gigs, you're not going to feel really much of any difference unless you take it to the next level with hardcore games and kind of use it to its max. Then you'll notice the difference. But in everyday use, which most people do, use it for just everyday calling and texting and emailing, watching a couple of YouTube videos here and there like this one. And by the way, if you aren't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you can, hit the subscribe button down below, give a like on this video, and turn on the bell notifications, as it does help out the YouTube algorithm a lot and will push my content to more people. And I really do appreciate it. Anyway, those are just the people every day to just do that stuff and reply to emails here and there. But if you're a hardcore user and you play games, then yes, you might notice the extra gigabyte of RAM, extra 4 gigs on the OnePlus 8T. But for everyday use, honestly, you cannot go wrong with either the Galaxy S21 or the OnePlus 8T. So to sum things up for performance and software, I didn't go too much in depth, but in my opinion, I just like OnePlus 8T and their Oxygen OS. It's a little bit more stock for me, but for the Galaxy S21, I mean, if you do enjoy One UI, they tend to add a little bit more features. So if you do enjoy One UI, then yes, the Galaxy S21 is definitely the way to go. Camera. Oh yes, camera. So, like I said in the beginning, I don't really take smartphone cameras to the next level, and I don't really use them too often. As long as they take the picture and get the job done, for me, that's really it. Maybe in the future I might get into smartphone photography, but for now, I mean, I really don't use cameras on my smartphone that much. Now, these are both good cameras. The Galaxy S21 obviously is far superior to OnePlus 8T in my opinion. I will put up sample photos on the video right now on screen right now. But you'll definitely see the difference, the contrast, the depth of view, all of that stuff. I'm not going to go into detail as I am still learning all this like camera gear and camera terms and everything like that. So I do apologize for that. But there is one solution that you can bring to the OnePlus 8T if you don't like the photos. I have tend to notice that OnePlus devices, their camera isn't really the greatest unless you're using the 8 Pro. The 8T, it's an okay camera. It's pretty good. But if you want to take it to the next level, Gcam. Just add the Google Pixel 5 Gcam mod on the OnePlus 8T. I'll leave a couple links of videos and actual mods down in the description down below. But be sure to check that out and make sure it's running, capable for Android 11 as well. But honestly, you wouldn't need the Gcam mod for the Galaxy S21. But like I said, I will be putting sample images. Maybe you're seeing it right now, who knows? But I hope you enjoy the sample images and choose for yourself. Which one do you think is better? Battery. Wireless charging, no wireless charging. 25-watt charging, 65-watt charging, 4,000 milliamp hour battery, 4,500 milliamp hour battery. Which one is the winner? It's the OnePlus 8T. This phone gets me throughout the entire day. I do not need to worry about charging at all. If I do fall below 10% during the nighttime and I still need to use the phone, I charge it for 15-20 minutes, I'm all set. And I don't even need to worry about that either, because I go to sleep, wake up in the morning and charge it for 30 minutes and I'm all set to go. This phone is fully charged in about 35-40 minutes, whereas the Galaxy S21, oh my goodness, this has been the one huge downside for me, at least. I mean, I've read up, some people are having a great battery life on the Galaxy S21, but it's just not been the same for me. I have to charge this phone at least towards the afternoon, evening, and it takes longer to charge. I mean, yes, I've actually been spoiled by the charging on the OnePlus 8T. So honestly, look, if battery is a huge thing for you, then I mean, really do consider the OnePlus 8T. It might not have wireless charging. That is okay because it has fast charging. That makes up for everything. And honestly, it's super duper fast, much faster than the Galaxy S21. Battery department, OnePlus 8T is the winner hands down for me. That's right, for me. The most important thing is price. That's right, it's price. Which one should you buy? Well, this one right here, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, $750. The Samsung Galaxy S21, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, $799. But at the time of this recording, and they're going to be on sale very often, Samsung Galaxy S21 has dropped to $699. If you're watching this and it says original price of $799, do not fear, it'll drop again. So which one should you pick up? Well, that all depends on you, but honestly, I would go for Samsung Galaxy S21. It's probably going to even drop further below $699. And if you get it on a carrier or if you get it on some holiday or whatever it may be, you'll find this on sale more often than the OnePlus 8T. If you do pick up the OnePlus 8T, it's an amazing choice. It's an amazing phone, but for its price tag, there are some really other good competitors like the Galaxy S21 or like the Pixel 5 or even something like the iPhone 12 or the 12 mini. These are all amazing devices that really do directly compete with the OnePlus 8T. So for me, if I were to choose with the pricing, Samsung Galaxy S21, no doubt. And that about wraps up this video. Now, this wasn't like a normal versus like which one is better, which one's gonna win, but more so like my opinions, which one do I tend to use, which one do I prefer more. And overall, after using, I used the OnePlus 8T for nearly 3 months and the Samsung Galaxy S21 at the time of this recording for nearly a month. And if you were to ask me, that's a great choice. I would overall use the OnePlus 8T. The OnePlus 8T. Well, that's because alert slider for me is big. And I just like, yes, it's not as compact. I like big phones, but I also like having phones compact, which it's weird, but I like having a bigger screen because I tend to use my phone a lot for watching videos. Bigger screen, I know it's not as compact, and I do like compact phones, but for me, OnePlus 8T, that alert slider, and with Oxygen OS, fast, fluid, smooth, it gets the job done. Yes, the Galaxy S10e is a great phone too, but the one big thing that really gets me between the two is going to be battery. It's going to be battery. The OnePlus 8T has a better battery than the Samsung Galaxy S21, and with the OnePlus 8T, I know that if I do, low on battery, I can just charge it for 30 minutes and I'm all set to go. Whereas the Galaxy S21, it dies on me throughout the day. I have to charge this at least once towards the evening, the afternoon. Whereas the OnePlus 8T, I don't need to worry about charging this phone at all. That's what I love about the OnePlus 8T. OnePlus Warp Charge 65. It doesn't have wireless charging. I don't care. This one does, but I don't even use wireless charging. And its 25 watt is not as fast as 65 watts on the OnePlus 8T. That's the biggest thing for me between the two. So honestly, put everything aside, battery for me is the biggest thing. I would go with OnePlus 8T, hands down. That's it. That's my choice. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, Like I said, let me know your comments down below. Which phone would you choose? This video is a whole opinion. Like, it's my opinion. Everyone can have their own opinion. That's awesome. I appreciate everyone's own opinion, everyone's own thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below, so we can, talk and have a conversation. But for me, battery, OnePlus 8T battery has been great for me on this, whereas the Galaxy S21, not so good. So I can't wait for you guys to check out my next videos, and I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.
Anyway, everybody, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to superman that like button, comment down below, because with the more interactions we get on this video, not only helps the video and the channel, but also pushes the video out to more viewers. And best of all, superman that subscribe button. Until next time, everybody, and until next video, this is MTG.